It's interesting speaking about the mentality of world-class athletes. And you at some point make the decision to meet with a Belgian sports psychologist. How did that benefit you at the time, and it's benefited you since?
Well, again, Retief, my good friend, I heard that he was working with this guy, and he won the 2001 US Open, after missing short putts and making a lot of mistakes, but he persevered. He stayed in there and won the tournament, and basically met Josh that same year at the Open Championship at Lytham in St. Anne's. I had a back problem. I was out for 5 weeks, basically after the US Open, right up to the Open Championship, and I just wanted to know more about the mental game within the game. I wanted to know more because I knew guys were seeing professional people, how to focus and really stay focused 100%.
And what did you learn from the experience?
I learned a lot, and he really changed my mindset from that day forward, of how to really engage into a golf shot, how to really block things out and really see only where you want to go. And gave me a lot of exercises and stuff, and we started working together then. And we won a lot of golf tournaments from the end of that year right through 2005. We won over 28 golf tournaments together. So something definitely clicked. Although I didn't win as many majors as I wanted to. I won only the one major in that period, but I felt he changed a lot of things mentally for me.
What's the mindset when you're going into an important putt or a really important drive?
We basically, I basically programmed myself, and I just did the same thing over and over again. I never changed anything in my approach to the shot. It's getting the smallest target possibly and trying to hit that smallest target, not trying to make the putt, not trying to, basically going to where you want to go instead of trying to avoid where you not want to go, and we just did an exercise and just stuck with it, and it really helped.
A 95 article I read said about you, quote, "It looks effortless from swing itself to movements that are so fluid that Els seems to glide across the fairways with the sleek grace of a lion stalking prey in savannah."
That's beautiful.
How would you describe your swing?
I've always swung the club within myself. I've never really tried to be the longest hitter out there and so forth. I've always tried to just swing within myself and feel, to try and control and play different shots. I've always loved, moving the ball around the golf course a little bit. And my swing itself, I've always had that kind of rhythm. It's always been a long swing. And at times, obviously, when such a long swing that I have, if you have a little technical difficulty somewhere, it can become quite awkward. And that's why I've had David Ledbetter and guys, looking at some technical stuff in my swing. But my swing as a whole hasn't really changed through all the years.
And how beneficial do you think that's been to the game?
Well, I think Led was an integral part. My dad, obviously, I've had a lot of good people around me for a long time. Since then I've worked with Butch Harmon and now with his son Claude Harmon, but still, very similar stuff. It's set up and a couple of little things that I changed, but my swing as a whole has really stood the test of time. But also, I've had the ability to turn. I've got a big turn, and I think if you can turn in this game, you'll have a long career. And I think that's also been, I've just been blessed with that kind of swing.